Hello guys, today's hero is Insatiable Omen, the best solo fighter on Season Lane. Wanna make your Omen unstoppable? Let's learn together. Abilities. Omen owns controlling ability, true damage, movement skill, and damage reduction, making him a god of solo fight. So let's see his ability first. Passive, Penance. Omen gains movement speed and attack speed bonus after his passive is fully stacked, during which his normal attacks do additional true damage. Ability 1, Dex Beckoning. Omen uses his Dex Beckon to pull enemies in front of him. Because of its short CD time, it is very useful to pull enemies when landing and control enemies in team fights. Ability 2, Nocturnal Devourer. Omen becomes enraged, gaining high damage reduction and movement speed bonus. While enraged, Omen can reflect enemy heroes' normal attacks and stack the passive. When the enemy uses abilities to do high burst damage, cast Nocturnal Devourer to reduce most of it. Ability 3, Dex Embrace. Omen moves in the target direction and restricts the first hero he runs into. During this time, the hero restricted deals less damage. Focus on leveling ability 2 and upgrade the ultimate whenever you can. The higher the level of ability 2 is, the more damage reduction Omen has. Remember that Omen is very weak without passive, so stack enough passive before fighting. Besides, the time to cast ability 2 is also important. Timely use it to maximize the damage reduction and make a counter attack instead of casting it once you meet an enemy. Equipment. As the best solo fighter on Season Lane, Omen owns powerful damage reduction, but he still needs support from equipment. His passive mechanics decide that he relies on normal attacks a lot. Here's the recommended set for Omen: War Boost, Favonius Talon, the Aegis, Devil's Handshake, Gaia Standard, Hyuga Sedge. Favonius Talon is the core item for Omen, as each normal attack of him can trigger the passive of it. The Aegis and Gaia Standard grant Omen high survivability and CD time reduction, which help him cast ability 2 more frequently. The last one, Hyuga Sedge, enhances Omen's controlling effect, allowing him to control the enemies without the ultimate. Recommended Arcana: Guardian, Assassinate, Paladin. Recommended talent: Enfeeble or Flicker. Using Enfeeble to couple with ability 2 can give Omen extremely high damage reduction in a short time, during which Omen is nearly unbeatable. Use Flicker followed up by the ultimate to initiate. It can also ensure your safety in the early and mid-game. Survival means more chances to farm, and a well-farmed Omen can better play his role in the game. Practical tips. Wanna make Omen dominate Season Lane? Only know his abilities and item builds is far away from enough. Don't miss the practical ways we are gonna show you. During the learning phase, remember to stack enough passive before fighting. Omen is very powerful with a fully stacked passive. Stick to the enemy to damage it. Use ability 2 to resist key damage abilities cast by enemies. Release ability 1 to control the enemy who wants to escape. Pay attention to the position of the opponent's mid laner and support. Don't fight recklessly once you fully stack the passive. A death in early game is big loss for you. During the teamfight phase, wait for your teammates to initiate or use Flicker, followed by the ultimate to initiate. Once your ultimate hits the core enemy, you can easily kill it with support from teammates. When the situation is unclear, never rashly start a fight. Enter the engagement after the enemies release their key abilities, and use ability 1 and 2 to directly stick to their barrel heroes. If your team's core hero is in danger, you can also use the ultimate to help it escape. In the late game, you'd better use your advantage to push the line and destroy towers instead of fighting. In brief, Omen can be both attacker and defender after his equipment is completely built. He is a ruthless tower destroyer and a nightmare for core enemies. Is there anything else you want to know about him? Welcome to leave a comment to subscribe our channel to learn more interesting hero guys.